Okay, it's finally time. Hildibrand, Stormblood. Our final stop. There is one, like, so this one is called Even Further Hildibrand Adventures. The next one for Endwalker is Somehow Further. And there are 2 quests of that so far, but I think I'm gonna hold off because next Tuesday, the next parts drop. So we'll do all of that all in one and start the relic with Hildy. So this will be our, like, last stop before the new stuff, essentially. Oh, wait. Nashu goes east. Hold on. It's Hildibrand time. We gotta... And... Bah. Much better. All right. Nashu goes east. Jan Lalafell has a lean and hungry look. Hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I've got a job for you if you're interested. There's this Makote girl, this incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl in this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea like you and me. So beautiful, this girl, so beautiful. Have you talked to her? But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Where's Nashu at? Nashu can definitely handle herself. Maybe not intentionally, but Nashu definitely hold it down, you know? Oh, of course she found the Namazu. Yes, I can be of service to you, my lady. I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek. Yes, and I should be glad to take you to him if you like. I never know, like... I've never had a voice in mind for how the Namazu speak. Like, the Shadowbringers dwarves, all of them are Scottish. They have to be. But these guys, I've never... They're just, like, these little gremlins, but... I've never, like, been able to picture how they speak in my head. Ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Ah. Cat. Okay. Catfish, to be precise, though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Gyodo, a Namazu, and the services I provide are not free. I'm sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Their voice in some of the Stormblood cutscenes, are they? Huh. I skipped so much of Stormblood because I was bored out of my mind. That was the first one. It's like, okay, I'm actually gonna sit here and I want to read all of it. And I lasted maybe 2 hours, if that. Probably like an hour and a half. I was like, no, I'm done here. And I would try to, like, queue back in from time to time and just like, bro, this is not my type of story. It was like not a Realm Reborn, but a Realm Reborn, but 14 in general is slow burn. But man. Oh dear, I spent my last skill on the Fair to Kugane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? I feel like Stormblood is extra slow burn. Oh, if it isn't ravioli, don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildibrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head east, far east, head as far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than far east, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him, but you wouldn't you know it? Gyoza, the talking Numa here. Uh-huh. Says he knows where he is. Careful, careful, this one knows our game. Escaping his wrath is going to take all of our skills. I say there's no need for such menacing glares, none whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I have no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forgive everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. I like the little sounds they run away. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. Gyoza? Yeah, gyoza is dumplings, essentially. God, I love gyoza so much. Little gyoza was trying to swindle me? Hey, Piku. Oh, now she ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. God, this is why, like, that Lalafel's like, oh, she's so pretty. So pretty. Go help her. Have you talked to her? She is maybe dumber than a box of rocks. But she likes bombs, so she'll get herself out of situation. I asked lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hildibrand, wherever could you be? Negative brain cells, yep. Stuck in the ground or in a side of a building, like as not. Keep an eye out for legs, yep. Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. That's it. If the inspector's always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, huh? This way. Good old GG. I've had GG out since we finished the last bit. Wait, up? Oh, is it just... Okay. Oh. Unsolved crimes? It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged for this past fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall, which may be assured that the Sekisagumi will track down the thief in due time. Question the residents, oh, okay. She's like a paradox. She simply cannot be in a situation, yet she's always in situations. You know what? I know exactly what you're saying. Conspicuously inconspicuous man. This is the same Lalafell. All right, you've got me, Mr. Samurai. But I'm not, okay. But before you do anything, rash, like arrest her, torture her, chop me into little tiny bits with that sword of yours, and know that I never touched her. I mean, I never had the chance. I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite emotes that I don't get to use as a Lalafell too often. Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Whew, I mean, for a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those Sekisagumi don't mess about. It's samurai cops, by the way. That's what the Sekisagumi are. All cut first and ask questions later, you know? No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. So it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about? Incidents the likes of which sent ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny? It was 5 years ago. Or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Ul'dah's bustling streets, when the sea parts and my eyes met with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of life with the other grain because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... Ugh. Ever since that day, I watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad for call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they're fools. Fools, I say. True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study. Years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself. Perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her, but until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows. And you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Yeah. Okay. Any finds, Nashu? I bet this town's crawling with all kinds of shifty folk up to no good. Come on, you lot, show yourself. He is a stalker, yeah. Dastardly doings and purported instances of criminal behavior. This is Kugane, my dear. We've no shortage of that here. But since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokaisen these days is that of the wealthiest among us and how they are being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Oh no, the rich people are being stolen from? Anyway. Hey Nashu. Hey, you all learn anything interesting? A creepy little bastard who follows you to Kugane says he's been stalking you for 5 years. Oh, you're having me on as if I wouldn't notice. Be serious now. I was. All right. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief? Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, Ravioli. My next order of business should be to track down this Akebono and ask him about the latest incident. I think I heard that you can actually find that creep in previous Hildibrand quests, but I haven't been able to look for him. Oh. Be a neat little detail. Oh. He certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. What a mustache. That fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akebono, for all your help. I swear to you on my honor that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. So it is Akebono. Let's go and ask him about the robbery. Yeah, the music here is pretty nice. Kugane is a pretty solid city. Forgive me, my lady, in my haste I not see you. Are you all right? Shall I summon a healer? The right proper lad. Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks on the noggin than that. Hey, you aren't one of them samurai, are you? Shigure, at your service, my lady. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duty compels me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. Sneak thief sounds like a gobby-talk word. You're right. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand and his faithful assistants won't lose the likes of him. That merchant must know something important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, Master Akebono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries. Extraordinary Inspector. And this is Ravioli, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Inspectors, I had heard rumors that one such as you were coming from the west. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked. And when he went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kugane Wolf Burglar. Ah. Wolf Burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of the other robbery. And now I, too, have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card? Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildibrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were inspectors. But it makes no difference to me who catches a criminal. And since the Sekisagumi seem to be at a loss, you'll be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. Wolf burglar? Well, there are wolf people. In this game? There was one involved in, like, Stormblood's main plot. I don't remember his relevance. But he did exist. There's, like, a whole group of them. All we've got to do now is stick with this case, and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildibrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Like actual wolves? Yeah. So that was the first. Nashu is on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. There he is. Your days, yeah, see, of wolf burgling. Holy shit. I've come to an end. It's Inspector Hildibrand. Hey, Inspector, stop messing about and join us. Look at that dong. Oh, these are bombs. Of course. It's been too long since I've had a chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Dongo bombs. Okay. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Oh. What a transition. All right. Kind of weird that it was just one quest to start that. Like, so that was all you got in patch 4.1, and then nothing more until 4.25. Life imitates art, imitates life. You have no one but yourself or the kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nashu Makaraka. Well, if it is Ravioli, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you? So I've been asking after that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubt doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I've had enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Not bad for a self-trained artist, wouldn't you say? No, it's great. Especially the nose. Maybe leave the art to the professional artist. Don't see how this helps us, honestly. No, where's the, like, it's perfect. You know what, ... I am at a loss for words, it's so good. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board, the metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous, the sort of folks the burglars have been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Kogane Dore, and you can check out the tea house and the whole hostelry. How do you rob a rich merchant blind like that? You know, keep all their wealth in one spot. I don't know, man. When it comes to Hildibrand quests, logic is out the window. Ah, that infamous thief, I know of him. For a mercy, he's not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronized the tea house? On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forego it, but alas, the hearts will not be denied. Understandable. Logic is a gesture at best, absolutely, yeah. Too long as it has been since I shared a pipe with an Aegean. How fortunate You've no desire for a smoke, only talk of the wolf burglar, I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades. And despite their best efforts, the Sekisugumi has no lead. Some say he has been, that this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me with tales of your own, I ask you leave me to my pipe in his far less demanding company. Preening pundit. I say, the Kugane wolf burglar, must you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Bah, it's no use, the moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it. If there was any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in 10... Jesus. All right. Like it was just a vase, bro. Here you are, dig up any interesting tidbits? So he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and a magic frying pan. Not wrong. That said, we better have a chance of, we have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. He ran into someone. Oh! A thousand pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you after the wolf burglar too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do. I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kugane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors so that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I must be going. Until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy, sir, can we come too? To the auction, if you'd like, but I very much doubt you'll be able to afford any of the items to be sold. Oh, don't you worry about that. Ravioli here's got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. Do I? Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. This is news to me. Like I would blow up your house in Minecraft if you made one snarky response to him. Yeah. That rich guy in the corner, absolutely. I was like, I got some change, but like, I don't know about all that, Nashu. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you, Master Akebono, was it? Okay, we can see him better in the day. Jesus. This man's face. Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you'd be joining us. I presume you're come to keep watch for the wolf, but should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I'm not one to surrender without a fight. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This day, you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. You get a scar like Chigarays without losing an eye? I guess that's a good question. Luck? I don't know. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer, misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yanxia. Fiend? Wait, like a live specimen? Ah. You're literally selling... I see. It is none other than the fabled Rat Man, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 500,000 koban? 600. Rotund oligarch. Pretentious heiress. 700. 800,000. 800,000 koban going once, going twice. Sold to Master Akebono. Let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's not really gonna eat him, is he? Oh, that's what you were thinking? Okay, Nashu. Huh. I don't remember what that race is called. They're scattered about a lot in A Realm Reborn. But Jesus. The statue we're about to see was brought to Kugane from the west, the land of Eoruzia, to be precise. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. The key kern? Yeah. I probably didn't say that right, but yeah. Oh no. I give you the Eorusian Gentleman, a masterpiece, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details. The feature so expertly realized that some have likened it to a living, breathing man frozen in time. Oh, would you look at that? That statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could have been sculpted by a fan. Was it a trick of the light, or did that statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the inspector somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. You know, there was a severe lack of Nashu bombs at the Heaven's Ward quests. I'm glad we're already pulling out the bombs. Say a bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point, and it wouldn't be very inspector-like to blow innocents to kingdom come. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. I knew it. That's no statue. It's the genuine article in the flesh. Perhaps, probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Maybe he's going into hibernation again or something? This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Strange, I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you. Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automaton. Marvel at the way its features change fluidly and effortlessly. I'm still trying to sell it. Got it. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding of this one-of-a-kind statue at 500,000 koban? 600. 7. 800,000 koban to be paid in full here and now. Once more, Master Akabano will not be denied. Will any challenges claim to the Erosian Gentleman? Got to do something, Garville. If we don't, these people are going to buy the inspector. Surely this isn't one of those... They're not going to actually take the money, right? If I have... It's Koban, not Gil. But... 900,000. There's nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1 million koban. Oh. It can be stolen by the wolf man. What is the meaning of this? Yup. By the Kami, the Eorusian gentleman has vanished. You've just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. That Thrice damned Oni, he struck again. I saw that the fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue and ran toward the short pier. It's a robbery or a kidnapping? Yeah, the answer is yes. Do you happen to know what this means? Inspector Hildibrand has been stolen, kidnapped. We've gotta get after that poor, that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor, Kirkin. We can't have that. I don't know that he wanted to eat that guy either, but whatever gives you the sense of urgency, Nashu. Oh, you followed me, I presume. Have a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well. Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildibrand. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some two-gill thief eat him. You perchance referring to the Eorusian gentleman, that hideous statue? I dare say no one in the right mind would try to eat it. But nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head toward the ruby price. It was a sight I will not soon forget. Never before never seen a lupin. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, lupin. Carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold was the fiend this day. In seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight, he has left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the ruby price. Ah, okay. I was like, the ruby price, where's that? Fastest way. Go here. Pretending to be a statue. I don't think he's pretending. Given how we normally find Hildibrand, he's usually stuck. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the Wolfman and his stolen statue. Last I cannot say I've seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there has been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wave through smaller vessels, leaving our waters absent calm. This Lupin you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? Oh, not you, Linguini. Of wolves and gentlemen. Well, silly of me, the Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on their ability to extract payments for safe passage. The so-called Ruby... Tithe? I actually don't know that word. Google.
Tithe.
1/10 of annual produce or earnings, formerly taken as a tax for the support of the church and clergy. Okay. Sakazuki is where we must go. Any traveler who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first to make the necessary overtures. How you doing, Clay? So far, so good for this Friday. What's that absurd spire? Oh, that's Heaven on High. It is a deep dungeon, kind of like an arcadey, randomly generated dungeon trial thing. They're really fun. It's made of, I think, boats? But yeah. Just like for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits who are those who refuse to pay the tithe. Like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. I, standing motionless in his skiff, paying no heed to the waves or the waters, a dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that's what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I'm not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isle of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. Stone shipping containers and boats. I was like, hey, I can't really remember. If we get closer, or depending on where this goes, I'll warp over there. There's an aetheryte. A dead man in a boat bound for the Isle of Becco. That's the stupidest thing I ever... Unless... Don't you see? He mistook the Eorusian gentleman. This you. I'm just gonna say Eorzean. This you is fucking me up. It's like they keep saying it. Stop it. For a corpse. That boat belonged to none other than the Kugani wolf burglar. Cool, what luck? Liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on to the Isle of Becco, and that thrice-stamped wolf. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Kendra. That's Heaven on High. It is a... You know what? We'll warp over there and then fly to this, because it's not that far. I don't come here often because I don't like this area. Because you can see on the map, it's all water. And the aetherites are just here. So if you need to go anywhere else, you gotta fly or swim. Oh no, okay, what is the boat thing? I guess I was just thinking of some of the boats around here, but here's the tower. Yeah, it extends to the heaven. I don't know what other lore there is about it, really. It's the Ruby Sea. Yeah, the infamous fuck the Ruby Sea, Ruby Sea. I mean, it's got like underwater, like, and Stormblood added underwater travel or like exploration, and it's real pretty down here, but like traveling here just sucks. Like, there's bubble domes for the turtle people, the Kojin, but not a fun time to be here. Especially going through here MSQ when you don't have flight unlocked. Some lore for everyone when you clear 430. Alligans made it as their empire was collapsing. Of course, it's an Allagan structure. Hawk, over there, a wolf, or at least someone that's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Ah, we've got him now. So it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. I think they're wearing the werewolf Halloween outfit. Yeah, they are. You know, fitting that we're doing this in October. Come ye forfend, this is a wolf burglar, this is a dead man who yet moves. A restless spirit bound to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. Gentle dead man. That's what to say. Yep, it's one of them. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life. More purpose and meaning, and brotherhood. Wait a minute, you're one of the gentle dead men, but what are you doing so far from yours and the others? As I live and breathe, but you don't live. And even... Oh. I think that's the point. In even further reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots. I, too, must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place, but since you asked first... As unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea, said to be home to a host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. They just want some zombie friends. Ah, truly? Well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable as a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then, I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I had felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombiebrand. His ether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer. So I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere here on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildibrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the wolfish get-up? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears, so it's quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with a common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features, and so it has. But enough talk. Master Zombiebrand needs us. Nothing I've ever heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me. But no matter, if this misshapen undead wolfman can lead us to the thief, I shall trust him wholly. Yeah, we're killing all of his potential, his diplomacy missions, ruining their potential friends. Yes, Master Zombiebrand is close. We are nearly upon him. And the wolf burglar, at long last, we will bring that bastard to justice. We went to a haunted house and just offered a conversation with the ghost. Well, I guess it all depends. Can you Can you have a conversation with an otherworldly being? Is there a conversation to be had? Can you understand each other? Wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender. Ah, so they finally caught up to me. He looks exactly like my sketch. Does he? You sure? Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. Aye, this day the Bakufu will have their man. Let us say the Lupin. Damn, stop, damn you. The inspector's still not snapped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight, Dango style. Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Bugging me, are those bombs? Idiot, get rid of them. Get rid of them before you kill us both. Oh. Oh! What about the loop? Oh, okay, I see. I see. Help! Ravioli, Nashu, anyone? I suppose we had to save the inspector. Forget Hildibrand, now's our chance to catch the wolf burglar. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived a trip back from Dalamut, so this is nothing. Let's get that wolf burglar instead. That's how I was thinking. I was like, he'll be fine. Yep. I told you before, wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Fall, on the other hand. If that's how it's gonna be, then fall it is. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. The nerve of that villain. He got himself out of the ground? Look at you. I say, Ravioli, I haven't come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nashu. Or I have come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from Nashu, but not you. Hooray, Inspector Hildibrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game, alright, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eosian gentleman. This statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being. I trust I needn't remind you, I too am capable of such emotions, despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombiebrand is no statue. Quite right, he's an agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Yeah. Good sir, by your garb, I gather you are a samurai. Then am I then correct in assuming we are in the Far East? Oh, as I awake from gentle slumber to find myself in a foreign land, who should I be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan? But ho, what is this? Already my keen investigator sense has alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg. Why the last part?
Wait for me, Inspector. You know I can't run that fast.
Master Zombiebrand looks to be his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be if I weren't, you know. But much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe. So, in Eorzea, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord? Truly, yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs I dare say I will never comprehend. While I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar, I am glad that this chase has seen you reunite with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. He's over there somewhere. You know what? I got the other veggie boys recently. I got enough seashells to buy them. Oh, hey. Did not tell you I had caught this scent of a case, and here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped Keycurn. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kugane. We sail on ships as sailors for East Aldenard Trading Company. Docked at Kugane docks to unload goodly goods when goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feast to me and friendly friend. Brother Kami, did that rat man just speak? Keycurn, not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know Keycurn? Always demon with lucky flesh. We go with goodly merchant, all alone. Many turns left, right, left. Very confusing. Then bad men grab friendly friend, put gag in mouth, and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too, and then I jump into water. It would seem that the currents carried him to the shores of this island, but I have yet to ascertain the motives for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless Keycurn sailor. Because they do not know or care that he is a Keycurn. He passes for a rat man of far eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believe bestow everlasting life. Oh, so he did want... Are you saying he was purchased to actually be eaten? An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features, an incredible, albeit hideous, statue of Eorzean make that was in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. We must return to Kugane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction, the fiend. At the very least, we know he sold this Keycurn's friendly friend. We've got to save him too. Right to on, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free. Yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you. Zook the silver-tongued broker, back in Kugane. Yeah, big old crabs. Kami, strike me down. The Eorzean gentleman is alive. Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a Keycurrent sailor and selling him into slavery, I place you under arrest. I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. But more importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You're not of the Sekisagumi, a common Ronin, are you not? You... A common Ronin, come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity! The selfsame piece stands before you with the Keycurrent who escaped your kidnapping attempt as incontrovertible proof as your misdeeds. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you could do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain. There is no denying it. And yet I do. Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess, an Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Sekisagumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you good day. You need not answer them, but you will answer to me. We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. The wolf burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now, do yourself a favor and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favor. Shigure, owing to the efforts of you and yours, we can finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you would favor me with such kind words is a great honor. I can only hope that this goes some way toward... However, that you failed to inform the Sekisagumi of the wolf burglar's crime, despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Sekisagumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits that will not suffer in our samurai. Rip. Friendly friend. Oh, big. I didn't even realize the size here. 1,000 thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Warier and warier we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alley. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common Ronin. My pursuit of the wolf burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Sekisagumi or any other authority. I came to Kugane to join the Sekisagumi, but was judged to be unworthy. Unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to the village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the Sekisagumi. Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kugane wolf burglar, and we shall start right this instant. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help. Ravioli, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor, perhaps more so than the others. The help is of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The wolf burglar is not to be underestimated. He is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that, while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistant, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end. To wit, yours and mine. I, too, may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it is nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman. And I think that gives us another, next time on Hildibrand. Oh, what is this? Hildibrand will return in the Blade Mislaid. You know, wait, I don't know that there have been goblins in any of these. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know that there was one in the last one either. What the goblins doing? I know when we finished Heaven's Ward, the goblins like started a family. There was a whole family of goblins. Maybe that was just the end of the goblins. I don't know. They have a house above Gigi's. They just live on the roof. We did have our sneaky friend behind the gong on the left. Wait, really? Well, I took a screenshot. Now I gotta go check. I didn't see him. Oh shit, you're right. Hold on, let me... Yeah, right over here. He even has a little telescope. Didn't even notice. Okay. A spyglass, if you will, yeah. All right, in the eye of the Hingith. Have you heard, Ravioli? The wolf burglar for whom we have been searching day and night has struck again. Word reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistant are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes, then let us brook no further delay and make haste for the Rakuza district. As much as I really like Kugane, something about this city, more than I think any of the others, it's so hard to see here at night. Especially, like, if you're doing the, at least for me, doing the giant jumping puzzle around the main tower, significantly harder at night than during the day. You can't see shit trying to jump all the way up there. Oh, but I have never noticed the Ivalis, the Final Fantasy Tactics people's airship at night. Never noticed the blue glowy lights on it. It looks neat. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, stand ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes dastardly and daring. My keen inspector senses has led me hither. Speak, my good man. What injustice befell you here? Yeah, that's in the skybox for doing the the Ivalist stuff. Inspectors, yes, the Westerners. I remember you, girl. Yeah, if you are so eager to hear the tale, then I should be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar, bold as ever. He attempted to steal the finest sword of my collection, the Soboro's Sukehiro, in broad daylight. By the kami, but you say he attempted? And failed I, little did the fool know. I had recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai worth every koban. Is it Greg? So the fiend was unable to abscond with your precious blade. Truly, you are fortunate indeed, Master Akebono. Yet surely this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride. He is not wont to forsake a prize. Master Akebono, I have no doubt that the thief will come for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, so it may finally bring this villain to justice. You have spirit, I'll grant you that, but I've no need of additional guards. Yojimbo alone. Oh! That works too. It's not Greg, it's Yojimbo. It's worth 100 men, if not more. It makes sense. He's filthy rich. He hired a bodyguard. Okay. Master Akebono, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boy. I've made my decision, and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Sekisagumi's approval. Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Sanjo Hanamachi, to which I have been looking forward all week. I'll be damned if I'm going to let this business with the wolf burglar delay me further. Good night. If he has let this turn of luck lull him into a false sense of complacency, he should be doubling the guard or tripling it. If only he would reconsider. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better, all right, let us follow Master Akebono to Sanjo Hanamachi and once more impress upon him the gravity of the situation. Over there. Okay. Ask all you like, but the answer is still no. There's a very short list of people who get to pass, and none of you or lots are on it. I applaud your diligence, I do, but we're here to help. If you would admit us to speak with Master Akebono, that might convince him to let us stand guard over the Soboro Sukehiro. Ah, so that's your game. Trick the daft doorman into letting you in so you can steal Master Akebono's priceless sword? How stupid do you think I am? As if he'd consort with the likes of you, not a looker among you. Damn. Really? My mother has told me I'm quite handsome. I'm sure she has. Maybe if he was in the mood for a Taiko Mochi. What does that mean? Not the Taiko Mochi. I gotta Google that. A male geisha. Ah, I see. Not today, though. Master Akebono made it quite clear that he would only welcome additional entertainers if they were geiko of surpassing beauty. I see where this is going. Which you're not, so piss off. We've seen this man in a dress once before. That one's rather poor. I suppose we have no choice but to resign ourselves to this outcome. Nay, Shigure, I think not, for I have a plan of surpassing beauty, if I do say so myself. Are you acquainted with any geiko, perchance? Well, there is an Okiya nearby whose proprietress may have given me a few odd jobs, but... Wait, what exactly is your plan? All shall become clear in time, my good man. Lead the way to this Okiya. Oh boy. Most humble greetings to you, fairest maiden. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, given to understand that you are an acquaintance of Shigure here. I have given the hapless fool a handout or two, and now he shows up on my doorstep in the company of Egen, of Egen inspectors. You can only assume this means he's yet to find honest work. Indeed, much to our chagrin, Shigure is not gainfully employed at present, but that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. Nay, it is a matter of far greater import, a grave injustice which must be averted at all costs. To that end, my lady, I would have you clothe my steadfast assistant in your finest kimono. For but a brief time only, you may be assured it shall be returned to you post-haste. Loan you a kimono, just like that. I'm not sure what mischief you inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours, a kimono is priceless. No geiko worth her salt would simply let a stranger parade around town in hers. Not for nothing, at least. If you're truly in desperate need of my assistance, then you should be willing to pay for it. Say 70,000 Eorzean gil. Oh, that's free. Sure. 70? Only 70,000? Hells, my Sepulgar is worth more than that. That's what I'm saying. What is this? I have a gambling problem. Love the horse birds. Lost my last gil on Que Rhapsody. Chocobo race betting. Incredible. But not only 70,000? Chump change. Be that as it may, there is no need to rely upon your generosity. I am more than capable of paying for this expense. Nashu, pay the woman.
With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty.
Oh, what? As of when? Oh dear, this is certainly a fly in the ointment.
So your plan is to disguise Nashu as a geiko, that she may enter into the company of Master Akebono and thereby keep watch for the wolf burglar?
I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, but if it is our best option... Do not even think to say it, my good man. I would never take the money of a down-on-his-luck youth with no job or skills to speak of. Damn. But of course, it is, as ever, so simple, by a means by which we may achieve our end without spending a single coin. In my brief time here, I've come to understand the myriad complexities of Hingan culture. There is a custom by which one may express the fervor of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head, is there not? She runs away.
Well, yes, I suppose you have the right of it, but are you willing to go to such lengths to secure a kimono? I'll do the honors.
Wait. Oh my god, not the hairdresser pose.
A beauty reborn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. my hair, my beautiful flowing locks, what have you done to me?
That is brilliant, utterly brilliant. I don't think I've laughed so hard in ages. Chin up, Shigure. I dare say she did you a favor. The Sekizugumi might be inclined to take you more seriously now.
I just realized she's also wearing the hairdresser's outfit.
You can have your kimono with my thanks. Never mind the gil. The entertainment you've given me is payment enough.
My lady, you are a saint. Are you ready, Nashu?
Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put any of these things on, right?
Verily, there's no greater truth than that if we trust in ourselves and the gods, fate shall conspire to see us succeed.
The
Is this the will of the kami? I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! My dear Nashu, you look incredible. Wow, actually, yes, you do. You do. She looks every bit the Geiko. I can't fathom that doorman turning her away. You know what? For this scene in particular, he's right there. I was like, when we're talking about Nashu looking pretty, surely this guy's in the background. Yep, right there. Come, my friend, let us put Nashu's disguise to the proof. Oh. And he goes and hides. Yeah, the three in the back are just regular NPCs. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart ass, that is, the lovely Geiko Nashu. A Geiko, huh? Alright, let's have a look at you. Where has this lovely lass been hiding? Master Akabono's sure to take a shine to you. Alright, the girl lantern, and no one else. Huzzah, it worked. Wish me luck. So is it wise to let her go alone? Ideally, at least Ravioli or myself should have accompanied her, no? Oh, Shigura, hey, did I tell you it was a plan of surpassing... I did tell you it was a plan of surpassing beauty, did I not? How you doing, CJ? So far, it's been pretty good. I think it's about to get even better. Oh, there's Yojimbo. The sword without peer, the Soboro Sukehiro, the Geiko without peer, Chiyome. What fortune that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. The very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. I cannot agree. Dead-eyed miscreant. Wonderful. Cannot agree more, my lord. Alas, whereas you may lay hands upon your magnificent blade at whim, in vain I struggle to navigate the endless labyrinth that is a woman's fickle heart. That which I desire, I take, as you will, when my little project is complete. Chiyome, come and have a drink with us. Come, come. If my lord insists, I should be glad to partake. Such a beautiful girl you are, and so skilled a dancer as well. You deserve only the best, and the very best you shall have, if you but give yourself body and soul to me. I feel my lord's rather admirable perseverance encroaches upon the obsessive. As I am sure I've told you 1,000 times before, I should be glad to entertain one and all with the traditional arts. Stubborn as ever, I see. No matter, in due time you will be mine, one way or another. Don't like that. Begging your pardons, my lords?
Oh, this is a welcome surprise. My lord, did you call for another gecko? Never mind. Come, my dear, have a seat. Incredible. Priorities. Is this Hildibrand? Salutations and greetings, my good sirs. Or more so, salutations and greetings, my good sirs. Yep. That's exactly where I thought this was going. There he is. What is the meaning of this? I explicitly said I would be receiving no takomochi this day. Far be it for me to judge a man for his pleasures, my lord, but I fear this is a bridge too far for me. Wait, Yojimbo? Such beauty, such grace. Be that as it may, now is not the time. The day after tomorrow, perhaps, after I have time to recover, but not today. Will my lord not reconsider? Pray allow me to dare one dance to convince you. Enough! Yojimbo, remove this fetching yet belligerent taikomochi from my sight. Lay hands upon a fair maiden, I will do no such thing. Are you defying your master's orders? The master who has already paid you an unconscionable sum of money for your services. A contemptible master who consorts with lecherous dogs. I agreed to serve only as the sword's protector, not as the executor of your whims. Oh. There he is, the wolf burglar. Impossible. At last the villain reveals himself. We have you now, most wolfish of burglars. I'm so glad he still has the face paint. Yes, it was I all along, Hildibrand, master of disguise, inspector of 1,000 faces, defender of justice. I feel so conflicted. So you're not a taikomochi? Pity that. Bug at me if it isn't the talking statue. Fancy meeting you here. Come to watch me steal the Soboro Sukihiro? Well, you know how this goes. Don't let him get away. Halt, fiend. I think I was too slow on the screenshot there. Ah, perfect. What happened? Are you there, my dear? You're unharmed? I'd be heartbroken if there was even a single scratch upon my concubine to be. Ugh. I was about to say, you have to roll this, man. Let's go. My lord would do well to take greater care where he places his hands, should he wish to keep them. Confound it, how did he manage to escape every time? But rejoice, my friends, for he has failed in his theory once more. The Soboro Sukihiro remains safe and sound. You bald imbecile, look at what you're holding. Does that even look remotely like the Soboro Sugihiro to you? Does it? Does it?
For the record, I'm not actually bald.
Be gone from my sight, do not return until you found my sword.
Have we met somewhere before? Of course not, don't be silly. Nope, never. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Gotta respond to something. Okay. After all the trouble, he still managed to steal the Soboro Sugihiro. I sacrificed my flowing locks for nothing. He's still in makeup over there. Though I care increasingly less for Akebono, he is nevertheless a man to be reckoned with. What meager reputation I have will be forfeit if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. But we need not pursue him alone. Yojimbo has volunteered his services. Together we may yet redeem ourselves. I think I may know where the thief is headed to. That may well have been my best disguise yet. It's not easy being a Keiko. The blade mislaid. I believe the wolf burglar has fled to Yanxia. Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos. Though old and worn, it has been well cared for over the years. It is more than just a tool to him, I think, and it is clearly of Doman design. What an amazing coincidence. The self-same details that also caught mine eye. I dare say you have the makings of an Inspector Shigure. I shall endeavor to take that as a compliment to Yanxia. Oh, here's some. He's here, I smell him. Give us back the coin we stole, plus another sack, and we'll call things even. Oh wait, I think that's for the fate. I don't think that has to do, I think it's this guy. Which is just like its own little side quest thing, not here. My word, have you ever seen anything so full of splendor? But forgive me, we must not lose sight of the matter at hand. How shall we pursue our quarry? That is a very good question, to which I currently have no answer. I do. Oh hey, his dog's here too. What a nice little doggy. Daigoro is more than a mere traveling companion. His sense of smell is unparalleled. Give over the burglar's dagger, that he may track his scent. Brilliant idea, Jim. Yes, indeed. Here, take it. Oh, he has the scent already. With me, Nashu. Perhaps fate is conspiring to see us succeed after all. We'll succeed, all right. Not without a few more headaches for you, I'm sure. I was like, there's two? Yeah. The other is my relic quest that I need to progress. I love that he's still in the pigtails and makeup. What ails little Daigoro? Why will he not go further? How is it you remember his... Anyway,
'Tis like there are Namazu about. Their stink befuddles his senses. So unfortunate, we know the wolf burglar came this way. Perhaps if we search, we can find some other clues as to his whereabouts. Leave it to me, Shigure. If there are clues to be found in these ruins, my keen inspector's senses shall lead me to them. Wait for me, Inspector, wait for me. There they go again, charging off before we have a chance to discuss our plan of action. Must they always be so reckless? Yes. Nothing for it but to follow suit, I suppose. Why don't you search the area to the northwest, Ravioli? Okay. Pungent Namazu. A big red yeti? Yeah, essentially. Also, hello, Endless. I'm alive, hale and hearty, yes, yes. You're nursing a rather vicious hangover from a surfeit of tea, but otherwise none the worse for wear. 1,000 thanks to you for waking me before I was set upon by ravenous beasts or thieving bandits. Unless you would have to be a thieving bandit, would you? That depends. Have you got a certain priceless sword on you? You may be assured I have nothing of value whatsoever, yes, yes. However, I have some vague recollection of the traveler with an unusual sword across his back. I was deep in my teacups at the time, but I know what I saw. A drunken Namazu? What is his part in all this? He saw the wolf burglar. What luck? Which way did he go? It's all a bit of a blur, so I doubt my memory will be of any use. My barbells, on the other hand, should do the trick. My adorable little friend, you need not strain yourself on our account. We too have ways of finding the fiend. Yes, yes, my keen Namazu sense is telling me that the wolf burglar went that way. Yes, that way. Which way? We may as well split up again. I would help you, but hangover, yes. Yes. Bye, friends. Have fun hunting the wolf burglar. Oh, yeah, we're wearing our Hildibrand outfit. Plot relevant gloves. Incredible. Among the irrelevant potsherds, you spy a somewhat conspicuous pair of gloves. If they belong to the wolf burglar, perhaps they may prove useful. Speak with the Ojimbo. Okay. Found something, have you? I do not recall him wearing gloves. For lack of other possible leads, I say let Daigoro follow this fresh scent. Now that the Namazu is gone, he should have no difficulty finding the owner. What are the plot relevant gloves? If you didn't need them, you wouldn't have been able to pick them up. Ain't that true? What news, Jim? We came as soon as we heard the barking. Now that the Namazu has departed, Daigoro is capable of pursuing our quarry once more. Your stalwart comrade found gloves that may have belonged to him, so we were able to see where they led us. He's got the scent? Quickly, Ravioli, you must not lose sight of Daigoro. Gloves. Well, there's a Lupin. Is it the Lupin we're looking for? There he is. We must let him escape this time. Hold, Ronan. You know well how quick he can be. Let us leave this pursuit to one he cannot outrun. Go, Daigoro. Seize the Lupin.
Oh, she's a fast doggy.
Aye, there are none faster. Come, we must secure the sword and the thief.
Oh. Money. Their one weakness. Oh, Shiro likes Koban, doesn't he?
Well, we all have our weaknesses, I suppose. Still, there's no denying that he is a very, very good dog. How could he possibly have the nerve? You lot really should have thought this through, or have you already forgotten that I've got friends in high places? Montaro to me!
Montaro? Oh, is that what your bird's name is? What? What's happening?
By the kami, what have you done to my bird?
That's what I want to know. What?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Rejoice, Shigure, for I, Hildibrand, Age of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have reclaimed the Soboro Sukehiro. Yes, it seems we have, though before we declare it with certainty, I would verify the authenticity of the blade. But of course. Aye, this is no fake. It is indeed a work of art, a masterpiece that only could be treasured. Be the treasured Soboro Sukehiro. I just remembered I have urgent business in Kugane, which as well as it shall afford me the opportunity to return the Soboro Sukehiro to its rightful owner. Pray allow me to do so. You have my word I shall surrender it to no one.
How lucky we are to have a friend like Jim. Steadfast, loyal, honorable, a Mandeville man from another mother. Let's quit this place and return to Kugane with the wolf burglar. I'm sure the Seki Tsugumi have a cell with his name on it. Did Jim steal a sword low-key? He might have. With the way he like scuttled off. Okay. What business have you with the Seki Tsugumi? The wolf burglar, the Lupin who made mock of me and my brothers? Yeah, we got him. I, Shigure, and my comrades have successfully captured the notorious wolf burglar of Kugane and brought him here that we might surrender him into the custody of the Seki Tsugumi. The pose of him in the back. So glad we are to accept this unexpected bounty. The fiend has been a source of unending consternation for us. My thanks to you all. Pray bring him inside, honored friends. Bloody fools, a lot of you, blind to the true villain in your midst. Is it true then the wolf burglar has been detained? Well done. Who must we thank for this auspicious turn of events? I, Hildibrand, Age of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, did bring the wolf burglar to heel with my customary style and aplomb. Very good, very good. And the Soboro Shukihiro, where is it? You mean you don't have it? I thought Yojimbo had returned it to you. Yojimbo, that disgraceful disgrace of a samurai? Nay, I have seen neither hide nor hair of him. I can only assume that Jim is currently enjoying a plate of dango at the Umaneko tea house before paying Master Akebono a visit. Or perhaps he absconded with the Soboro Tsukihiro? This is all a joke to you people, isn't it? Of all the stupid, inexplicable, utterly unjustifiable, for what reason could you have possibly even for a moment considered it wise to let a single man, not just any man either, a man I just expelled from my service? Mock me, Ronin. If you fail to deliver that sword, I shall make it the focus of my remaining years and your dreams go unfulfilled. Damn. You certainly can't have that. Which reminds me, Shigure, you once told me it was your dream to serve alongside us. Is that still the case? Yes, sir, it is. Good, because in light of your recent accomplishment, I would like nothing more than to induct you into the Seki Tsugumi. What say you? It would be an honor, sir. Glad to hear it. There are, of course, some few procedures and discussions with my superiors that must come first, but we may attend to them now, if your comrades do not mind waiting. Not at all. We will await your triumphant return, Shigure. My friends, it is finished. A Shigure reborn! Well, I would dare not put it in such grandiose terms, but indeed I feel as though I'm a changed man. And it is you three who have changed me for the better. 1,000 thanks to you, Ravioli, Inspector Hildibrand, Nashu. Though I've only just become a Sekisagumi, I've already been given my first assignment, and to pursue the renegade Yojimbo and recover the Soboro Sukihiro. Alas, as a new recruit, I have been afforded no additional men or resources to accomplish this task. If I'm to succeed, I will need all the help I can get. Say no more, Shigure. I should be glad to give it. I, Hildibrand, Age of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby re-swear to help you scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for Jim and the Soboro Sukihiro. And so our hunt begins again. Wait for me, Inspector, wait for me! I'm about to get a next time on Hildibrand, I'm sure. Part of me still struggles to believe it, Ravioli. The wolf burglar captured and myself become a Sekisagumi. Again, I cannot thank you all enough for all you have done for me. What an odd, circuitous path it is that led us to this point. To be honest, the most vexing complication was the loss of my hair, though Nashu assures me she is already in the process of procuring a potent tonic to remedy that. Ah, yes. Once more, we find ourselves waiting for fate to spur our story forward. Until we have a lead on the Soboro Sukihiro, we can but enjoy our respite. All right, let's see our cutscene. Another curtain call, it looks like. Hildibrand will return in The Black Heart Beneath. Oh, he's back there in the pot. I saw his hat. Yep. All right. So this one, okay. There's this section and then there's one last section. Oh my God. This picture. You look well, Ravioli. I pray your adventures have not been too taxing. As for myself, the search for the Soboro Sukihiro as well as Yojimbo continues. Would that I could claim even a measure of progress. Ah, Shigure, there you are. The makeup is gone. The makeup and pigtails. We thought perhaps to find you inside, my bald man, but I see you here and in the company of my stalwart assistant. Bald? You of all people should... Having failed to seize upon new information of value or even passing relevance, we were in the midst of reconsidering our investigative strategy, but tell me, have you word of Jim and our missing sword? Jim? Who? Yes, Yojimbo. No, I was just telling Ravioli I have made no progress since we last spoke. You seem distressed, Shigure. If you yet pine for your lost locks, then pine no longer, for we have brought you a hair tonic of, preternatural effectiveness? Really? Well, that is actually a very considerate gesture. Thank you. Why not try it right now? The sooner the better, perhaps. Oh, sup? I say, to meet with Master Zombiebrand and his bosom companions yet again. Truly, the kami have been kind to me. It's always a pleasure to see a man of the old horde, but were you not bound for Eorzea? Why are you yet in the Far East? Indeed, I thought to return home and rejoin my brothers, and to that end did I call upon a local fisherman to secure passage. It was from him that I heard a tale most fascinating, which compelled me to stay. Funa Yurei, a far eastern variety of undead, had been seen wandering an Isle's shore. As my previous attempts to recruit fellow zombies had met with failure, I thought, why not broaden my criteria and appeal to this ghost in the spirit of camaraderie? Alas, it is a most elusive quarry. Rather shy, it would seem. I sought to learn more of the Funa Yurei by questioning the people of this city, but have been unsuccessful thus far. I see. I realize this is sudden, but in your inquiries, did you hear mention of Jim? Jim, I fear I have heard naught of that particular far eastern spirit. Though, to be honest, not all have been willing to entertain my company, perhaps due to my undead nature. It pains me to hear that in this world there are people prejudiced against the living impaired. You seek this Jim, Master Zombiebrand? If so, I should be glad to help. Rightful as we would be, it might be wise to change your attire. The people's reluctance to speak with you may be due to your passing resemblance to a certain wolfish fugitive who, until recently, terrorized the city. Oh, how careless of me. I shall change into something less conspicuous at once. Then it is settled. When at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us split up and speak with the men and women of Kugane. All right. Oh, Jimbo, you say, the name does ring a bell. Yes, now I recall. The Lupin fellow was asking after him as well, though that was some little time ago. He's been detained by the Sekisugumi, the Lupin, not your Yojimbo, that is. Not that I can imagine why. He's no criminal. Why, when I told him how my mother had taken ill, he gave me the coupon to purchase her medicine without my asking or anything. They say he's done terrible things, but a man like that? No, I refuse to believe it. If there's any justice in this world, he'll be set free. Yeah, I mean, we were working for a rich person this whole time. So, was he really a bad guy? No. Let me guess, you're searching for a man named Yojimbo? The Sekisugumi questioned me about him not long ago. Very desperate to find him, they were. I doubt they will receive much help from the populace at present, though. Why, you ask? Surely you've heard the Kugane wolf burglar has been arrested. Despite what wealthy elite would have you believe, he is no demon deserving of the harshest sentence. If anything, he's a hero of the downtrodden, having shared his spoils with the least among us. Yep. If you ask me, the Sekisugumi ought to take a closer look at the merchants he targeted. Akebono in particular has been at the center of many dark rumors. Anyway, in the light of the wolf burglar's detainment, many are less willing to aid the Sekisugumi in their activities. And unfortunately, if they suspect you to be working with them, you too may find your overtures rebuffed. Sounds right. Oh, you're also pursuing that Yojimbo fellow the Sekisugumi were asking after him the other day. I'll tell you what I told them. Never heard of the man. And just between you and me, even if I did know something, I don't know if I would want to tell them. You know that Kugane wolf burglar, the one they locked away? Rumor has it they tend to inflict upon him terrible punishments for his so-called crimes. Madness, I tell you, madness. Every single one of the burglar's victims are among the most notorious scoundrels of the city, greedy merchants with no scruples whatsoever. What's more, everything he stole he gave to the poor and needy, and yet they decry him as a villain. Fools. Look at this man lore walking around in a frog suit. I see. And what have you learned, Raviol? Apparently a certain Lupin is rather well loved. I had no idea the plight of the wolf burglar weighed upon the minds of so many. What exactly did they say? A hero to the poor and downtrodden, a criminal who simply gave away his hard-won spoils. This is all quite unexpected. But whatever aspersions they may cast upon his victims, the law is the law. Even disreputable merchants are deserving of fair and equitable treatment. To ignore their plight is to let the mob decide their fate. That said, to hear that some may withhold information in protest is cause for concern. As a man of the Sekisugumi, I cannot help but feel conflicted. If I may, Shigure, it might be best to dress in less conspicuous clothing, at least for the time being. I hate to say it, but that is a sensible suggestion. Surprisingly, perhaps I should make use of my old kimono. Yet, even if I were to do so, my face is already known. They would mark me as a Sekisugumi and perhaps even resent my attempts to deceive them. I've got an idea. Why not ask the wolf burglar? If he's so popular with the people, who knows what secrets they've told him? Ask the wolf burglar? If both he and Yojimbo had designs on the Soboro Sukehiro, then it's possible they might know one another. Well done, Nashu. I was but mere moments from reaching the self-same conclusion. It's settled then. Let's go and question the prisoner without further delay. Greetings, well met, comrade. If I might have a moment of your time. That we might ascertain the whereabouts of the fugitive Yojimbo. We wish to speak with the Kugane wolf burglar. Will you permit us to enter? Certainly, Shigure, if it will aid you in your investigation. Follow me. Hello. I like that. I am perfect height to be completely cut off. Mike Wazowski style. I trust you are enjoying our hospitality by comparing questions. Questions, huh? For little old me, you say? Following your arrest, the Ronin Yojimbo absconded with the Soboro Sukehiro you stole from Master Akebono. He remains at large. We have reason to believe the sword was his objective all along. Given that it was yours as well, I thought you might know something of the man and his motive. Everyone knows that sword's worth a bloody fortune and then some. But finding a buyer for a masterpiece as famous as the Soboro Sukehiro, especially after word of its theft has spread far and wide, well, good luck with that, says I. Why, they'd surely have to avail themselves of the service of a certain disreputable folks with whom I happen to be intimately acquainted. I'd be happy to introduce you lot, as soon as you set me free. Well, absolutely not. That is out of the question. Then we've nothing more to discuss. Best be on your way. Now, Shigure, let us not be too quick to judge. If the goodly men and women of Kugane are willing to trust in his good intentions, then perhaps we should as well. An awful lot of people were willing to vouch for his character. If what they say is true, then it would be wrong to see him hanged. I will propose to my superiors that you be temporarily released into our custody for the purposes of our investigation. Should you abide by the terms of our arrangement, you may receive leniency. What say you? I say you've got yourself a deal, Baldy. Will they even consider my proposal, though? The deliberations alone may prove time-consuming, and if they refuse... Remind me, Nashu, do you have that hair tonic on you? I sure do, Inspector. Now's as good a time as ever to try, don't you think? Here? In the jail? Well, far be it for me to refuse. Remember to use the whole bottle, my good man. Pour it over your head, not until not a single drop remains. Preemptive sunglasses for the shine. Okay. It seems rather wasteful, but if you insist. I feel strange. Like my scalp is... Oh, by the kami. Scurry, you're right. I heard you shouting. The light, it binds them. There are too many... And turn and flex and shake and bounce. Oh my god, he's gonna... Holy shit. Perfection. Rejoice, my goodly burglar, as I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have liberated you from your unjust imprisonment. Now see here, Inspector. I had a feeling it was also gonna be blonde. Huh? What happened? Has the prisoner escaped? Still in a cell, I see, but what in the world was that blinding light? 1,000 pardons, one of my associates was carrying small explosives, one of which detonated unexpectedly. I, of course, bade her to take the others outside immediately for safety's sake. I believe that explains that, yes? Yes? Right then, if you'll excuse me. Yes, of course, very good. Wait, when did Shigure regrow his hair? How he managed to escape undetected, I have no idea. I can but pray that our ruse will remain intact. The wolf burglar led the others into the waterways below. We should follow. Okay. What a prison break. Been down here before? If so, you might have met my friends already. A contemptible lot, all Kugani's cast-offs. If anyone's heard a peep from your quarry, it'd be them. Come on then, don't be shy. Oh, you're looking well for a rat bastard.
Takes a wolf to know a rat. So what do we owe the pleasure? And more importantly, how to slip free of the Sekisugumi's noose? With my dash of good looks and my silver tongue, how else? But never you mind that, I need information, Koju. Do you know? Or is the Sekisugumi at your shoulder the one asking question? No need to give the lad a hard time. He did right by me, and I mean to return the favor. You mean that you're helping him? Have you gone mad? Well, even if I have, it's nothing you and yours need worry your pretty little heads over. Give us a hand, and we'll get you and we'll get out of your hair. Wolf's honor. They're not a bad bunch, really. Mostly tried to make it living on the straight and narrow. So even had mind to join the Sekisugumi like you, but were found wanting for this reason or that. When honest work's no longer an option, that leaves the other sort. The dangerous, the disreputable, the dirty. Somebody's got to do it. So these industrious souls pick up the slack. Maybe they're not the cream you'd prefer to hobnob with, but while you're in their company, I'd ask that you comport yourselves with a modicum of civility. I should like to believe that I've done just that. You'll forgive me if I've given you any reason to think otherwise. See, fast friends we are all. Right then. We're after a bloke that goes by the moniker of Yojimbo. Heard of the man? Yojimbo? No, can't say it rings a bell. Oi, any of you know a fellow by the name of Yojimbo? Well, there you have it. Might be different if he had a bounty on his head. What'd he do anyway? Piss in the Bugio's rice porridge? If only. Stole the Soboro Sukihiro he did. Bug at me, that's a beauty. Wonder why though. Finding a buyer even through the black market would be a challenge and a half. And if he'd even put out the word he was looking, we'd have heard about it by now. To come all this way and leave with nothing. Here, let's not call it a day just yet. Assuming this Yojimbo didn't steal the sword for the challenge, there's only two reasons he'd take it: to sell it or to keep it. And if it's not about the money, then I doubt this is his first prize or last. My keen inspector senses, whispers, and speaks of a thieving collector of swords. Yes, there can be no mistake. Which, what he said. I suppose if he's a collector, then only the best will do, which means his next target might be, oh, I don't know, the Ameno Murakumo? Wait, the Ameno Murakumo? But I thought that was nothing more than a fairy tale. Do you mean to say the fabled sword of Eld actually exists? A giant kami tried to kill me and my friends with it, but I deflected the blow. Oh, is that the sword Susano uses? Based on this, I guess so, huh? What? I have so many questions, but first, where did all this happen? Housed within the Kojin of the Red's treasure vault, huh? If that's the case, then it seems to me you ought to continue your research in the Ruby Sea, no? Yeah, we'll be finishing this. This won't be a multi-stream quest line. It might well be the best place to look for us to look. In that case, let us brook no further delay and head to the Ruby Sea at once. Yeah, Realm Reborn was by far the longest. It was like 8+ hours. To think that the Ame no Murakumo is not only real, but that it was brought to bear against you and yours by a kami of unfathomable strength. In any event, we now know where we might search. The Ruby Sea. Before I may leave, however, there's a matter of great import, which I must attend. Well, perhaps great import is something of an overstatement. I speak of the inspector's earlier advice concerning my garments. I will meet with you at the Ruby Price after I have changed. Pray, go on ahead without me, I insist. Good swords, good dogs. All set for another trip into the glittering westward expanse? I know I am. Let us hop aboard the next ferry to the Ruby Price and we'll wait for Shigure there as he requested. Come along.
Because after this quest, there are 2 more quests, and then Stormblood is complete. What's the best way to spend the 70 gil to go here, I guess? Oh, what did I just click on? Oh, there's a fast travel to the price itself. I don't think I ever noticed that. Nice. Oh, I was like, hello? There we go. Oh, Chigure, over here, over here. Oh my god, what? What is this outfit?
By the comic, I thought you were someone else at first.
Well, since it was suggested that I should wear something other than the garments of a Sekisagumi for a time, I paid a visit to Kogane Dori and purchased something completely unlike my usual attire. It's quite the change, but very much for the better, if I do say so myself. I didn't realize you could be so fashionable. Please now, Shu, give me too much credit.
I'll say, that get up with these, Zori? I don't see that becoming a trend.
He literally said, what are those?
Not that it matters, we didn't come here to mess about. We've got a collector to catch. Assuming he's after the Amino Murakumo, then we've got to get to the Isle of Zeki. Any ideas? By air or by underwater passage, huh? Bit more tricky than I thought. Without the blessing of the Kojin, the latter seems almost impossible.
What about that bird of yours? Montaro, was it?
After what the inspector did to him, he'll be keeping a wide berth, I reckon. Assuming he's even fit to fly.
It was a somewhat traumatic experience for all involved, aye. Forgive me my bluntness, my wolfish compatriot, but it occurs to me that we have yet to hear your motives for attempting to steal the Soburo Sukehiro from Master Akebono. Did not Koju say that sailing such a blade would be extraordinarily difficult?
It's not stealing to take back what was stolen. That black-hearted bastard Akebono prized it from the hearts of its rightful owner. He was a humble samurai who lived a humble life devoid of most luxury. A righteous man who never turned his back on those in need. Certainly not a young Lupin boy who'd fled Doma during the occupation. The two lived as father and son, with few comforts save each other's company. And then one day a merchant came calling, asking after the samurai's sword. Asked him to part with his one prized possession. But a sword is a samurai's soul, and he'd sooner die than sell it, even for a fortune. But the merchant, he's not the sort to go quietly into the night. He changes tack and worms his way into the samurai's affairs. Small sums at first, but bigger than bigger. Before he knows it, the samurai owes the merchant a veritable mountain of coin, and so he pledges his blade as collateral. The samurai worked day and night to reclaim his honor, but while strong in spirit, he was weak in body. He fell sick, and soon after passing away, leaving his Lupin charge alone in this unjust world.
All this time, you were only...
He left Kugane for a time and returned years later from Yanzia, having learned the ways of the shinobi, that he might honor his adoptive father by helping others as he helped him as a child. A chivalrous guise for a personal vendetta, perhaps. More than anything, he yearned to reclaim the samurai sword, the last surviving memento of their time together, that he might wear it with pride.
All this time, Master Akebono was your main objective. When you broke into his shop in the Rakuza district, you were searching for the Soburo Sukehiro. You kept a close eye on him, even as you continued to target other disreputable merchants, that you might drive him to take additional measures to protect the sword, knowing that in doing so, he would eventually reveal its location. Then it is settled. The Soburo Sukehiro must be returned to his rightful owner. Hey, if it's so hard for people to reach the Isles of Zeki, how is Yojimbo planning to get there? That I do not know, but regardless, if he was headed there, someone must have noted his passing. I say we question the pirates of Sakazuki and see if any have observed a traveler resembling Ojimbo of late. We are of the same mind, Shigure. To Sakazuki, post haste. Okay. All right. There's one. Oh, I remember you. Looking for more dead men? A rail-thin samurai with a wide-brimmed hat and oversized geta? A traveler like that would not escape my notice, which is to say I'm confident I haven't seen him. Sorry to disappoint you. Not at all, my friend. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. As I said before, my good man, when at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us away. Gotta find another... What was that? Lanky samurai with a large hat. As it happens, I spoke with a traveler like that. Had a dog with him too? Sure enough, he had a mind to head to the Isles of Zeki. Couldn't imagine why, what with the red being as unwelcoming as they are, and there being no place to dock a boat. I told him as much, but he shrugged it off and went on his merry way. Come to think of it, did I see that dog of his not long ago? On the beach below, wandering about. I hope he didn't abandon him. You've been tremendously helpful, 1,000 thanks to you. Surely the canine in question is Daigoro. We must gather the others and search for Jim's beloved companion at once. Daigoro, here, Daigoro. Oh. Oh, I think I see him over there. Maybe he doesn't like us anymore? Now, you just gotta give the pup the right incentive is all. Incentive? Gold, yeah. Money. Surely it can't be that simple. See for yourself. So that's all it takes to win him over, huh? A single koban? Greedy little thing. Shigure, Daigoro's a good dog, and he will lead us to his master. Is it just running into the ocean? Where are we going? Oh! Oh, Yojimbo, okay. He hasn't crossed water yet, seemingly. This is quite a fix indeed. Daigoro, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to wait for me. Hildy? Jim, my good man, I mean, you rapscallion, you've nowhere to run. Cease your shenanigans and relinquish the Sobro Sukihira at once. I will do no such things. Ever since I was bested by your tight-lipped associate over yonder, I yearned for an opportunity to redeem myself, and so I set about searching for stronger swords with which I might bring everything to bear. I thought to claim victory with the Ame no Murakumo in hand, but if circumstances demand we settle this here and now, then so be it. Stay your hand, my friend, though I know you only mean well. Securing the sword is a grave responsibility which falls to...
I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, will resolve this conflict and reclaim the sword. Prepare to be amazed if the Soburo Sukihiro is delivered into my waiting arms. Daigoro, oh Daigoro, come here and let Hildy give you a great big belly rub.
I like that it happens to be storming during this. I think it's adding a lot.
Daigoro, you will do no such thing. What? Betrayed.
The inspector does come from a wealthy family, so maybe he smells of money.
Until you surrender the Soburo Sukihiro, I will give Daigoro the most furious of belly rubs, thereby depriving you of the pleasure. Such is my ultimatum. Daigoro, return to me this instant. Oh, fie on it, you win, the sword is yours.
That was it? Wait on it. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be snatched out of the air. I'm still waiting for Greg to show up. That man does steal weapons.
By the Kame, I can't believe that actually worked. Inspector Hildibrand's powers of negotiation are most impressive.
Oh.
Mummy!
Oh, I see.
Wait, where's the Soburo Sukihiro? Right where it belongs. You fiend, return it at once.
That is far enough, all of you.
Bugger me, where do they come from?
Oh no, they find out that it was a zombie.
This isn't over.
Shigure, what is this I hear about you setting free a notorious fugitive? Explain yourself at once.
Well, you see, Inspector Hildibrand and I, in order to track down Ojimbo and the Soburo Sukihiro, we needed to enlist the assistance of the wolf burglar. To that end, we removed him from the jail. Temporarily, of course. We have every intention of returning him to his cell.
Oh, he dipped.
And how do you intend to do so when your prisoner has taken flight? Shigure, I charge you with aiding and abetting a criminal in their escape.
Be reasonable. You know full well that everything Shigure did was to achieve a greater good, to uphold the law of the land. We will return with the Soburo Sukihiro and the wolf burglar, I swear to you. Your actions in service to the Sekizugumi are not unknown to me. Nevertheless, Shigure must be held to account for this. To make an exception at your request would only compound the offense. No man is above the law, not even our own. Rip. What a miscarriage of justice to see our Shigure spirited away like a common criminal in complete disregard for the extenuating circumstances. It falls to us to find a way to right this wrong, but this is no place to devise a plan. To Kugane, my friends. Oh, and this wraps this part up. All right. I was distracted for a bit. Why is your Jimbo here? Oh, you not see his entrance? Dang, you missed like the best part of this so far. He was a bodyguard to a rich man. And then he was attracted to Hildibrand and makeup. And questioned his sexuality. It was great. Oh, my good man, I hardly know where to begin. Ever since we returned, I have been racking my brain trying to conceive of a means by which we might free Shigure from his predicament, but to no avail. My absconding with the sword, the wolf burglar, has done us no favors, and yet I do not think his tale of samurai and Akabono was a lie. My keen inspector's sense tells me that the many threads of this tale are converging upon a single point, not far from now, in which all truth shall be laid bare for all to see.
Oh, that's what I like to hear, and I agree. I don't think the wolf burglar is bad at all. Once the Seki Sugumi realize that, they're sure to let Shigure off the hook, don't you think?
I most certainly do, Nashu. Therefore, I say that to hasten this most desirous of resolutions, I must begin investigating Master Akebono at once. Hold the fort while I'm gone, my stalwart assistant.
Yes, sir, Inspector. I don't know what he's about, but I'm sure it'll be brilliant.
All right. Another next time on Hildibrand incoming. Is it another dance, I wonder? Oh, not quite. Hold on.
I suppose the day was bound to come. No matter, soon there'll be nothing in this world beyond my grasp.
Okay. Hildibrand will return in the past is never past. In jail with the picture. Oh, yeah, he's still there too. All right. And the final section begins. The past is never past. Like moth to a flame, but why else would you come? If not for Nashu Makaraka, I still have no clue how to say her last name. Inspector Hildibrand shenanigans? Makaraka.
Where in the world could he be? Oh, it's you. I don't suppose you bumped into Inspector Hildibrand roaming about, have you? Making his inquiries? Oh, ever since Shigure got detained by the Seki Sugumi, the inspector's been busy looking into the affairs of Master Akebono, but to no avail.
Never fear, my faithful assistants, I have returned. Your unwavering loyalty to the pursuit of honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg is to be commended, my good man. I might go so far as to say, in all my years as an inspector, I have known no fan more passionate than you. But speaking of fans, during the course of my investigation of the darker rumors concerning Master Akebono, I received a mysterious missive I can but presume was penned by one of my many admirers. Now there, I was wondering, I was like, he's gotta be, if Nashu was sitting here all on her own, dude's gotta be somewhere around, right? Yep.
Gosh, Inspector Hildibrand, even in the Far East, you got yourself a following? Can I see it?
Certainly, Nashu.
That's interesting. It's definitely not written by a Hangin, but they don't seem to be too good with their Eorzean letters. Yeah, something of light. You who seeks the strongest of swords, the Soboro Sukihiro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure. If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kugane Ohashi for a duel to end all duels. Sincerely, you know who.
The something of light, you say? Why, you must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only gentleman of light. That said, I would much rather resolve this dispute without resorting to duels and the like. Wait here, my friends, while I go and attempt to reason with this misguided ruffian.
I'm pretty sure they wrote warrior, not gentleman. Which probably means they're talking about ravioli. What do you think, Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand? What do you mean he up and ran off? And why are you still standing here? You should hurry up and try to catch him before he does something silly.
All right, where's the closest? There's one right here. Go to Thavnarian Consulate. Is that you, Ravioli? As you can see, I seem to have found myself in a pickle, and by pickle I mean the ground. Kugane Ohashi lies beyond this gate, but before I could pass through, I found myself suddenly accosted, then inverted, then embedded thusly by the dear but misguided Jim. The duel I must regrettably leave up to you. The Stormblood trial that I've been missing this whole time. That I only learned that I was missing thanks to Blue Mage. All right. Because there was a question mark in my log. In the far eastern realm of Hingashi, in the pitch of night, perched atop a ship's mast, a warrior waits. In his hand, a sacred treasure, a sword without peer. Yet the enigmatic Yojimbo is a man with many secrets, secreted within his many sleeves, all which he is prepared to bring to bear against his most fearsome and radiant foe. I mean, I'll complete as Blue Mage eventually. I can't queue up as Blue Mage. It's not... Oh, just do it this way. It's not something I can do. It's like a party finder thing that I actually have to get a group together. Blue Mage stuff requires socializing. Well, let's see. All the other trials we've done, which were all in the Realm Reborn, were actually fairly quick queues. We'll see if this one ends up being a quick one. Let's see. Do we get it now? please. That, yeah, there it goes. It still says 3 to 4. Don't do this again. All right. Ooh. For far too long have I waited for this rematch. Soboro Sukihiro may have brought us together, but 'twas fate that ordained we engage in glorious fisticuffs. Victor will be mine this day. I mean, rematch, he was a dungeon boss. I guess that's what he means. All right. Someone said yes, it's their favorite fight. Ooh, okay, okay. Time to Moogle dance while we wait. Yep, the DC. We're gonna do this with 7? I mean, we definitely can. Yep. Butterflies. Oh, okay. Unveiling. Tis the man, the myth, the legend. It's Greg. It's not even Yojimbo. Oh, Jesus. You know, the letter, I was expecting the letter to be Gilgamesh. Just based on, like, you know, Warrior of Light, rematch. But then it's like, oh, it's Yojimbo that wants to fight. Okay, whatever. Why does he have Jim's dog? I don't know. That's a good question. It's Enkidu in disguise, I guess. Right? Somehow. You gotta stack the Doritos, people. Epicness meter? What? Okay. I don't know if I killed the Dragoon in doing that. I just figured less we needed to dodge, the better. But if I did, my bad. Oh shit! I didn't even see him over there. Oh man. Oh, he's doing the Susano thing, but no one stood in it? Maybe you weren't supposed to? I don't know. Did we fuck up? Oh god, okay. Okay. I see. Bye. In chain. Okay. Four iron chains? And only 2 people are up. Ooh. Damn, okay. I mean, we do have a healer up. There is potential to make the comeback. We don't have an LB3. Oh, now we don't have a healer up. It's fine. Level 70 paladin. You have whatchamacallit, right? Okay. I forget what the heal spell is called. His unveiling lands right when it's time for me to standard step again. It's upsetting. No damage. Tiny song again, okay. So far, so good. No one getting hit with random things. Battle on the big boat. Oh, we're on a bridge now. He hopped off a boat, but we are actually on a bridge now. Looking side to side. screenshot. Yeah, there we go. All right, in chain. Oh, it seemingly has the same mechanics as the last fight, where they don't need to be, they don't want to be close to him, they have more HP, but instead he doesn't move, so you gotta run away. The LB. Hey, there we go. Bite me.
I yield, I yield. I throw myself upon your boundless mercy and beg forgiveness, please.
Oh my god, this guy's pompadour. I didn't see that. Holy shit. Yojimbo barding. Oh. Okay. Make your chocobo look like Yojimbo? I rolled a 36, so I'm not getting that. Yep. That's what I thought. Let me go. Hold on, let's see. Oh wait, I don't have wait, most gentlemanly? No, I don't think I have the, that's the cash shop dance, isn't it? All good. I just need to make it pretty. All right. Now. Let's see. That was a neat fight, though. I liked it. I figured it would be like better quality than A Realm Reborn's, and it was.
We meet again, Hildy.
Greg? Greg! I say you're a sight for sore eyes. However did you come to be here in Kugane, in the Far East for that matter?
Well, you see, the thing about that is,
I say, to think that Greg was masquerading as Jim this entire time. And
Indeed I was. After Ravioli bested me a second time, I quit Eorzea and embarked upon a journey to distant lands that I might hone my skills in preparation for an inevitable third bout. But when I saw you had misread my carefully written words and come to in his stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive me my unkindness, Hildy.
Now, Greg, there's no need for apologies between friends, yet again I must ask, though, how did you come to be here in Kugane as a ronin of much repute and a remarkably thin waist?
I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but there's a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both. Driven to a deathly hunger, I fell to my knees, and in that instant looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster, that had offered me companionship in my darkest hour.
Wait, you ate Enkidu?
When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more, a sliver of strength restored by this terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me ever after. But by his grace, I survived for days and days after, until I chanced to cross paths with a stray dog. He too was clearly a victim of the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune, and in each other we found kindred spirits, we orphans of fate. Thus did I name him Daigoro, and thereafter did we travel as one, working together that we might both live to see another day. When we last arrived at Kugane, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. It was through such ventures that I acquired the Zanmato, in fact, and began to rebuild my reputation as Yojimbo. Naturally, a legendary ronin must dress to meet the expectations of his clients, and so I assembled an outfit that would satisfy those who requested my services. Kageyama's one such client. When I saw that Ravioli and his comrades were to be my opponent, though, I quickly realized he had not paid me nearly enough. More fool me. Needless to say, the sight of the man who had bested me twice before was enough to rekindle the competitive spirit within me. And so when I heard tell of the Soboro Sukihiro, I knew I must claim it in preparation for our battle. The rest you know.
Truly a riveting tale.
And tragic besides. For though I fought with all my strength, yet again was I defeated by the great and powerful warrior of light. As I said to you on the bridge, no more tricks. I have taken my shot and fallen short, and so I will cease my shenanigans and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors, that I might make amends for my misdeed.
And we should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard. Let's return to Nashu and share with her wonderful news. You too, Greg. You're a full-fledged assistant now. I've done Kuhanga, so I didn't get those lines. Ah, okay. Speak with Nashu.
Terrible news, everyone.
What is the matter, Nashu?
It's Shigure. As punishment for helping the wolf burglar escape, he's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide.
So, by that you mean seppuku, right? I guess it sounds a lot more gruesome when you say what it is, like ritual suicide.
This is indeed a disturbing development, Hildy.
We have no time to spare, my friends. Presuming the wolf burglar is in the wind, Our only recourse is to delve deeper into the hidden past of Master Akabono and uncover proof that the sword he claims was first stolen by he himself. Divide and conquer, agents of inquiry style. Okay, one over in the main section and then way over in the markets. This guy again. How did Akabono earn his fortune, you ask? By peddling a variety of medicinal wares for all manner of purposes. From what I heard, they were all remarkably effective and popular. He still enjoys a reputation as a premier source of alchemical goods. Would that I had the coin to afford such luxurious potions and potables. His clientele spends in a visit what I earn in a month. Okay, a potion seller? Interesting. I should be glad to speak of Master Akabono to you, albeit solely with regards to his character as a businessman. Like all who have risen to mercantile prominence, he had been at the center of rumor and intrigue. For every man who sings his praises, there is another who would curse his name. None will deny the efficacy of his medicines, which is to be expected given that he utilizes the finest ingredients from that birthplace of alchemy, Radzat. His satisfied customers are beyond counting. On the other hand, none can deny the exorbitant profits he has reaped by tightly controlling the supply of Hannish ingredients. Absent competition, he is free to dictate prices he sees fit. Unfortunately, this has led to many in desperate need of his miraculous medicines to spend their entire life savings or seek assistance from disreputable moneylenders. Sounds incredibly familiar. Sounds like the American healthcare system. His practices are untimely, wholly within the confines of the law, so again, or ultimately not untimely, wholly within the confines of the law, so again, as a businessman, he is to be lauded for his success, but I will say nothing on his morals or ethics, or lack thereof. And then right back to where we started, okay. Have you tantalizing tidbits of information to share, my good man? Come, out with it. The medicines are second to none. Built his fortune selling miraculous medicines for exorbitant prices. A man who preys on the sick and needy for personal gain, is he? As expected, there is far more to Master Akamono than meets the eye. Inspector, we've got to hurry. Shigeru's execution is going to be carried out any moment now if we don't do something. What's already? And there I was hoping we might first conduct a thorough investigation, uncover information, with which we might convince them to set this poor man free, but absent that, there are many roads which lead to just ends. If we must take a shortcut to avert a grave miscarriage of justice, then so be it. I'm very curious how Hildibrand is gonna blast off on this one. Honored brothers, I will not beg your forgiveness, only pray that by this humble offering of my life that I might absolve the Sekisagumi of the shame I have brought upon it through my misdeeds.
What is the meaning of this?
His hair is long again, yeah.
That man is an imposter. Seize him. Seize him at once.
Shigure, now's your chance to escape.
I will do no such thing. I have lost what little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it in death.
Your honor is yet yours, samurai. Oh.
We need not cut your belly open this day, Shigure, for you have the Soburo Sukehiro and the infamous wolf burglar besides.
But why?
We had a deal, remember? Temporary release, and I'm a wolf of my word.
Aye, this is indeed the Soburo Sukehiro. Very well, escort the wolf burglar back to his cell, and send a runner to Master Akebono's estate at once. We are far from finished, Shigure. The wolf burglar may be in custody once more, but you must still answer for your reckless actions. Therefore, after further deliberation, I've decided that you will conduct a formal investigation of the rumors surrounding Master Akebono and... That will not be necessary. Indeed, with the return of the wolf burglar, I believe we can consider this tiresome affair resolved. Is that Akebono? Oh, no, it's the gross guy. Master Kumode. Wait, I know you, Master Akebono's guest. The one that Geiko threw into the wall. Yeah, because you touched her shoulder. Oh, surely you must be mistaken. I have no recollection of any such event, or of you for that matter. Huh? Anyway, as I said before, I believe there's no need for any further investigation. Should you deem otherwise, you are free to proceed. However, such wasteful expenditures may force us to reconsider the resources we allocate you and yours next year. Rest assured, Master Kumode, we value your counsel deeply and should be glad to defer you to your judgment. Shigure, the matter of the Soburo Sukehiro and Master Akebono is now officially closed. That will be all. Yes, that will be all. Cops corrupt as ever. What a surprise. Verily I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have done more than the impossible and saved a man from certain death. A shame that the others seem so eager to wash their hands of the affair. Not Shigure, though. I understand he still has questions for the wolf burglar. Don't do the do prism. Oh, the mambo, the dance. I thought this was a cash shop emote, not gonna lie. Let's go, okay. But ho, Shigure, over here. Your hair keeps going back and forth. I guess it's... Oh, you have a big ponytail for the length. But whatever. My friends, I cannot thank you enough. Had you not arrived and you had, I would not be standing before you now. You will forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I have just returned from the jail where I spoke with the wolf burglar, who shared with me some rather troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? Not long after we delivered the wolf burglar into the custody of the Sekisugumi, Master Akebono stormed into the jail and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. You may recall that we spoke with Master Akebono concerning this theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at the time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with a white powder. Given Master Akebono's reputation as a purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy, as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the wolf burglar decided to hold on to it for safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for why else would Master Akebono clamor for it so? My keen inspector's senses tingling. Where is the satchel now? In the possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below. Understood, and let us hasten to their den of iniquity. That is over that way. Knew you'd lot turn up sooner or later. Didn't expect you to be bringing in, along another unfamiliar face, though. No matter, I like the cut of his jib. So, what are you after this time? A certain satchel containing a certain white powder, which once belonged to a certain merchant. The wolf burglar told me you have it. If he did, then he'd have told you the magic words, too. Ah, yes, of course, they are... Soar high above and never go low. What? Kami, take me. No, this is no time for fun and games, Inspector. As above. Wait, get low. Are you kidding me? I gotta 200% scale this as a screenshot. Okay. Localization team. Are you... As above, so below. Alright, that's it. Nothing personal, but we've got to be careful. How do notebook? And if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing, no honest man would keep it a locked safe. That said, a suspicious powder is far from incontrovertible proof of criminal misdeeds. We need to first determine what it is. Any ideas how he might do so? Seek the assistance of a Hannish alchemist or someone versed in their alchemical traditions. Perhaps someone at the Thavnarian consulate? Brilliant minds think alike, for I too reached that conclusion but a moment ago. To the Thavnarian consulate, my friends. Here, you can't simply go and bang on the gates of a foreign consulate and expect to... Never mind. Everyone likes Grant. He's simply unlikable. Yeah.
It is all rather sudden, I've realized, but to reiterate, it is of the utmost importance that we speak with your superiors.
To reiterate, have you an appointment or not?
Not as such, no.
In my hands, they are tied. There are procedures, samurai, and much paperwork. No exceptions can be made.
Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this is a matter of public safety and welfare. Surely an exception can be made.
What ho, young Mandeville man?
Oh!
Father!
What brings you to the far side of the world?
A complex series of events, too exhausting to detail, of greater importance, is what brings us to the consulate. You see, we must needs enlist the assistance of a Hannish alchemist or one with an encyclopedic knowledge of Hannish reagents.
How fortunate then that we should chance to meet. I'm a representative of the Sajatra concern of Ranzatan. Should you know not the name, we trade in all manner of alchemical goods. If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbert Mandeville and his comrades would be an honor most great. That is most generous of you. Far be it from us to refuse.
Who was it that launched Hildy last time? Mother.
Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer.
Oh, I just noticed he's behind the Aetherite, the stalker. And now he's back there.
This powder, it is most fascinating. An ingredient of Hannish origin, this is true, but not one intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather, and for this reason, its sale is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist, could be used to create dew prism.
I'm sorry, dew prism? A most powerful drug. A mere thimble is enough to befuddle the senses and render even the most strong-willed subject susceptible to any and all command. You may be assured this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is most regrettably quite futile. Undetectable, it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes, a changing of the color, fleeting and impossible.
By the Kami, I've seen such a glimmer before.
Are you quite sure it was not a trick of the light? I saw it too. Master Komode is being manipulated. Well, deduce, my faithful assistant, an undying fan. I was just about to voice the same conclusion.
Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered, and those responsible must be punished. It all makes sense now. Why else would the chief coin counter of the Sekisugumi press so strongly to end an investigation into a modest merchant?
Because he drugged him during our meeting. At last we have motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all.
How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you.
Goodbye. Right, way back over here. Akabono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds.
Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it? Where could he possibly be? Huh? But that's impossible. What? Thought you seen the last of me, did you? As if I'd content myself with sitting in a jail, I could escape on a whim while you lot bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. By escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, huh? Wouldn't want a repeat of before. Don't tell me this is your plan all along, to secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together? And reclaim the Soboro Sukehiro into the bargain, aye? This is no small undertaking, and I knew I need all the help I could get. Now that we're all on the same page, let's be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isle of Beko, off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital. If we hurry, perhaps we can beat Akebono to the punch. He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Very well, if this is the way the winds are blowing, let no one say I don't also blow. Sure. To the Ruby Sea. Go here, I get. Be like 50-50 actually. It's in between. There's an aetheryte right here. These have been words that have been said, yeah. Oh, there are a bunch of people over here. Huh. Okay. Hey, Angry Botanist is here from before. This is the place, I'm sure of it. All we have to do is wait. Oh, all of a sudden, daytime. That's fine, we get a nice view this way. Oh! Father? By the Kami, could it be that the inspector's father's in league with Akebono? I'll be daft to look closer. As always, your discretion in these matters is greatly appreciated. This is yours, Master Akebono, but to the matter at hand, the Dew Prism. It has served you well, met your expectations, I trust. Exceeded them, I should say. Never my wildest dreams could have imagined that a drug could be so powerful to effect. Tasteless, odorless, colorless, the chief coin counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. He had already proven to be a most useful tool in manipulating the Sekisagumi, more than worth the regular upkeep to keep them in my thrall. Now that the Soboro Sukehiro is back where it belongs, I can set my sights on much bigger prizes. The Bugyosho, perhaps? Magistrate Akebono, why not? All Kugane's mine for the taking. You're more right than you know, Master Akebono, for I come bearing a gift courtesy of Manderville and Manderville, a most illustrious Eorzean consortium, of which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable, and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard. But all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. As we discussed, Lord Godbert, you will serve Master Akebono faithfully and without question, will you not?
But of course.
Kami forfeit, he's under the influence of Dew Prism. Yeah. So how do we cure it? Wait, you fool, now is not the time!
Dan's like a Mandeville man only can. If that's the answer, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Father, 'tis I, your beloved son, Hildibrand. Hearken to me. These men are villains. You're being deceived.
The inspector arrives as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering in hiding. Just as well, in one fell swoop, we shall bring an end to this farce. I call upon Eorzea's most fearsome of goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers.
Oh, shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear.
Magnificent. Finish them all. Finish everyone.
Oh, he said everyone. He wasn't specific enough, I guess. Oh no.
It falls to you, Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian Mandeville.
Oh, the headbutt. Oh.
Forgive me, Father, but you know not what you do.
Oh shit. The reverse suplex. This is exactly what Godbert did to him.
You're a Manderville.
Yup. The flashbacks, the Heaven's Ward, A Realm Reborn. Our first meeting with Godbert here. I don't actually recall that one, but baby Hildibrand. Oh, reverse
Mandeville man.
aboard, Father, aboard, spare baby, reverse Mandeville man. Oh my god, seeing his eyes. His eyes are still terrifying.
Oh, I'm spent. What happened here? Well, this is all very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you all for my rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, and it should go without saying, but Manderville and Manderville will be severing all ties with the Sajatra concern.
Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Soboro Sukahiro once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Akabona would be so loath to set it aside that he would rather bring it with him to a secret rendezvous.
A final favor, if you'll indulge me, lay it at my father's grave.
Oh my god, a Godbert fight down the line would be incredible.
Right then, I suppose you'll be wanting to get me back to the jail. Regardless of the reasons, a crime is a crime, and mine are many. An upstanding Sekisugumi like yourself must adhere to a code, no?
Indeed, I must, which is why it will be with much regret that I inform my superiors I have neither seen hide nor hair of the notorious wolf burglar.
You, sure about this?
Not if you ask me again. Go to your father. A Godbert try for the new relic quest? Oh, please. That'd be so good. Shigure has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit the comfort and closure it deserves.
You're mad, each and every one of you, even the samurai, and love you all the more for it. Thank you.
Why not both? Have Julian drop in during the fight. Fight mother and father.
To hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid an adherence would result in greater injustice. Truly I am privileged to have witnessed this display of nuanced nobility. Would that, like the burglar, I might find a measure of peace in mourning mine own dearly departed. Oh, and Kido, if only you knew how sorry I am.
Who did you eat? You just ate a bird? But...
And Kido, but how? Then what was it that I ate that fateful day?
Fools, you think this is the end? I think not. Greg? Huzzah, you belong to me now, Ronin. Now, spear me away from this place. Far, far away.
Far, far, far away?
Greg, no, cease your egress.
Beyond the rift that lies between, to wondrous worlds yet unseen.
Oh. Wait, is this? This is how? No fucking way. Are you? It makes sense, I guess. Wait for me, Inspector. And not shoot. What? Okay.
Oh, there he goes, my beloved son. Not content to fly off into the sky as before, as this time he elects to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though a time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an inspector extraordinaire and a Mandeville man besides. I say a father could not be more proud.
Holy shit. Okay. Because I happen to know the next step whenever you're finished with Shadowbringers is he somehow makes it, or I think I said Shadowbringers, Stormblood. He somehow makes it to Shadowbringers territory. That would be how. Okay. And off goes Lord Godbert along with Akebono. I should thank him for that. Nothing left for us but to follow them back to Kugane, I suppose. Are you ready? Good, then let us be off. Goodbye, angry botanist. Did I bring some other world dimension? Yeah. It's another planet. Where Rakuza. Well, they call them stars, but yeah. I can't even begin to imagine where I would be had I never crossed paths with you and your comrades. With all of my heart, I thank you for everything. The Sekisagumi have concluded that even before the chief coin counter fell under Akebono's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to elicit ends, and so he'll be held to account. Well, yeah, so like we're on the source, which is the original planet sundered into 14. That planet star is one of the sundered reflections of the source. So yeah, mirror world isn't technically a wrong way of putting it either. But yeah, it's not just like flying over to the next country. The chief count counter, he will be enthusiastically inspired with the merchants also listed ends, so he will be held to account. As Akebono and his now defunct enterprise, the Thavnarian consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more equitable arrangement between Hannish suppliers and Hingan merchants. All agree that another monopoly would serve no one's interests. Regardless of your motivations, if their actions put more medicine in the hands of the sick and needy, then I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you? For the best part, if you ask me, in light of Akebono's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices are to be wiped clean. Nice. There was a time when I might not have thought as much. Good and evil, the innocent and the criminal. It all seems so simple in the abstract, but out here in the real world, life is anything but. You and the inspector helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay and not be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I'm worthy of the Sekisagumi, it is because of you and him. Speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildibrand? Do you think we ought to do something? Conduct a search or... Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you're certain that he will turn up eventually, none the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. Yeah, he'll be fine. Should that fateful day ever come that you and he are reunited once more, I would ask that you give him my best regards. I would say the same for the wolf burglar. I wonder what he's doing now. Keeping watch for the next Akebono, paying respects to his father. Both. Oh, someone's running across the bridge. What becomes of a man after death, I do not know, but I should like to believe that his father rests more easily this day.
Shigure, there's no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished. Yes, forgive me right away. I must take my leave, but whenever you are passing through Kugane, I pray you do not hesitate to call on me here at the ferry. And there we go. Manderville Mambo. You've learned the emote Manderville Mambo, hell yeah. And that is Stormblood's Hildibrand. A lot longer than I expected it to be, given that it was only one quest step longer than Heaven's Ward. But each of those steps was far more involved. It was really good though. I did quite like this part. Oh hey, okay. The Phantom Thief card, the goddamn drawing. Of course, this guy. Oh. What? This is like some Somnium Files. It doesn't matter what just happened. We're gonna have a dance number. They might not be. Hey, the bird! And Gilgamesh with the sticks. Let's go. Hildibrand will return. Good night, sweet Hildy. Did that come with a title or anything by chance? It did. The Sobero. All right. God, I need more emote favorite slots. I'm running out. Because this one's definitely going on there. The Manderville Mambo. Bless. But very good. Very, very good. So, the next step, like I said, is available, but we will wait for the 2.5 update, and we'll do whatever that adds, because there's currently only 2 quests for the next, the somehow further Hildibrand Adventures quest. Where is it by chance? Wait, the location is in Rods at Hand? Not... Oh, I see, okay. It's a yellow quest. Yeah, I noticed it doesn't look like it's blue, which is strange. Based on the wiki, I was like, is it a misprint or anything? No. Basically up to date. Yeah, that was the half the reason I really wanted to get through this, because they were adding more. But yeah. Good shit though.
And again, Temporal, appreciate you joining me for the trial involved. But hell yeah. Excited to see the next bit and how the relic's gonna work. I mean, I'm excited to see what the relics look like, of course, too. But a relic involving Hildibrand, it sounds really interesting. But in due time.